back on this Kubota Ranger, putting the head back on. Sorry it's been a while. I've had other things going. Been working on the 246 Cat and one of the Broncos, building the rotisserie because I got 4 bodies to do. Yay. And I'm running out of steel, so I'm having to use junk that I got laying around. Try not to spend any money. So, alright, so I got a new head gasket. Do not fold. It's been sat on. Awesome. So, anyhow, I got new boots, some silicone boots. We're waiting on those. That's gonna go. One more thing. I've been holding off for an intercooler. I think this is a Civic, Honda Civic-ish. So I'm gonna put it on there. It's way too shiny for this. So I don't know if that's gonna work. But anyhow, we're gonna get that put on, and we'll start. But right now, pulling the injector pump out, and we're gonna advance the timing a little bit. Pull some shims, advance the timing. I did some gasket matching on the turbo before when I built it the first time, and did a little port work on the head. And so we're just going to try to advance the timing a little bit. Don't really want to put any more fuel to this thing. I'm trying to get better than my 32 miles to the gallon that I'm doing on a great day. So anyhow, let's get to this, and we'll show you when we get started and start putting the head down. Pulling this injector pump is nothing. There's 6 bolts on it and a couple of fuel lines. You pop it out. It's very easy. And get the camera up there. The shims are just right under here. I pulled one. Usually there's 2 to 4 shims, give or take. I did pull one initially, and they vary in thickness, whatever the manufacturer wants for timing when they're putting them together. I think I pulled the thinnest one. I don't recall which they were. I measured them all, and I just pulled the thinnest one because I wasn't trying to get crazy initially. But it's not bad. It's a tad lazy, but we're gonna see if we can't do a little better with it. We're gonna try it. Pull shims out, put it back on, and see what's up. As soon as I get the injector pump put back in, because it's nothing. 6 bolts, slide it back down. Get the head slipped on there and getting the torque down, and we'll give you another update, and we'll see about mounting this intercooler and start building boost lines out of some junk, because that's how we roll on this stuff. So, all right, let's get it. All right, so I pulled the shims out of there. Was actually 3 shims under this injector pump. So I had pulled one out and had 3 in there. So it advanced it quite a bit. These shims are real small, and they usually have a little rubberized coating on them, so they also act as a gasket. So some timing got delayed again because I had to put a little RTV in there to seal it, just a real thin skin of RTV. I don't really like RTV a lot, silicone, that much. It's great when you need it, and it can save you, but I like a gasket a lot better when I can use it. But anyhow, something like this, there's no way if I put a gasket in, I just left shims. So put a real thin skin of RTV in there, and hopefully that won't delay it too much. I'm not gonna break out a degree wheel and see where my advancing is and do the drip. I'm not doing it. I don't even like doing that anyhow. I'll pull a plunger out of an injector pump and check it with a dial indicator. But of course you got to have a baseline or a spec sheet to tell what it's supposed to be, and I don't have that on these, so I really don't care. So anyhow, so we're gonna start getting the head put back on and getting this button backed up, and then figure out what we're gonna get for boost pipes and get those put on. And I think that I didn't order enough silicone hose, so I'm probably gonna have to jerry-rig some other hose until I get the right stuff. And then I gotta figure out, put a new fan relay in it, because that's why this thing burned up. to begin with. The fan relay quit on me. Awesome. So we're going to continue on with this. I'm still trying to get a little bit more performance out of this thing. I said I wasn't going to do this, but I am mildly retarded. I can't help myself but to do this stuff. So we're gonna see what we can get. I wish I had some 3-inch exhaust when I was building this, because all I had was 2.5, and its neck's way down compared to what 3-inch should have been. So we're gonna all right, I shall shut up and put this thing together. So here we go. Neutral?
Yeah. Ignition's on.
Okay, we're getting fuel pressure now. Okay, spin her over.
Go.
Okay. Okay, got it. We tighten them up. Good job.
Thank you.
Okay, should fire. Check oil pressure as soon as it starts, okay?
It already has a little pressure.
Okay,
Ready?
go. Bleed all that air out of the injector line. Okay, kill it. Good job. I don't have any coolant in it yet. All right, let's turn it. Okay, so we got the coolant in this thing and fired up, and I got to start working on putting the intercooler in and all the boost lines. Okay, so I had to pull it around here and weld a little bracket that I didn't like that I had done before, so I welded a little bracket on here, and so this is removable. I kind of didn't have it how I liked it. So anyhow, I gotta move the Mustang and get this thing on a rack. So let's do that. Helps if you hook up the battery, always. Okay, we're back with this Ranger. We got it on the lift here, and if you look here, I got just got the start of getting this intercooler mounted here behind the bumper. It looks pretty, like it fits pretty good. So it's not perfect, but I really just don't care. So because I'm so smart, 4 out of the 6 hose connections that I ordered are wrong. So I got to get the right ones. Still coming. These are wrong, and I ordered the wrong ones down here for the intercooler. So plus I had to change the plans. So we're gonna put it up on the lift and see what it's gonna look like to get out of this intercooler and start coming up to the motor. So let's get it up. Okay, so we got it up on the lift here, and you can see the intercooler sitting up there. I've got nothing on it but the top mount, and it is really firm. But I am gonna go. There's a nice little flange on the condenser. I'm just going to put some real like 1/8 inch bar stock, 8x1 or 8x1.5 bar stock from here to here, and that's going to be it. So I have no issues with that at all. And it's hanging a little below the bumper, so if I catch something, then so be it. But you know, I really couldn't go any higher without taking a chance of rubbing into the intercooler, and I'm not terribly concerned about it. So anyhow, so we do that. Yeah, I'm supposed to look at the camera. So anyhow, we're gonna do some bar stock on there, put a couple bends in it, fill some holes, done. And like I said, I ordered the wrong stuff. This was supposed to be 2.5 coming out of here, and it's 2 1/4, which is fine, but because my stuff up there is 2 1/4. However, this was supposed to be 2.5, and that's the hoses I ordered for it, and it's not. It's 2 1/4. So instead of coming out here at a 90 degree, they make silicone boost hose. It comes out at a 135 degree angle, so it should come back to about here, which is ideal for what I need. So I'm going to order 2 of those, and the stuff I need up there, and finish it up. And then what do I got to do after that? Nothing. So drive it, see how she does. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, right on, baby. Good job. That's a nice one. Yeah, good job.
Thanks.
Yeah. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're taking our little Ranger for a drive. We got the intercooler on, all the hoses on. I have to weld some tabs on the pipes where they cross, so kind of link them together, be more, a little more sturdy. We definitely didn't gain any power, but the EGTs have come way down, way down. You know, I mean, I can load it. It's not any faster for sure. We pulled all the shims out of the injector pump, so I haven't checked what the timing is, nor do I care that much. So, but my EGTs, even my foot on the floor, won't climb over like 500 degrees Celsius, and so it's definitely still slow, but you know, that's to be expected. But it cruises at a lot lower. The EGTs are way down. So I'm gonna check the drive pressure. I'm gonna check the drive pressure on it and see what we're getting while I'm at it. Pull the pyrometer out and put a gauge in there and see what we're getting for drive pressure. And just so we know where we're at. But I'm not gonna probably push for any more performance out of this thing, just because as long as my drive pressure is good, I'm just gonna run it. I'm just keep trying to get mileage. And if I could do 35 or 40, I'd be pretty happy. So, but the EGTs came way down. This gauge is a cheap gauge. It reads Celsius. It's supposed to be Fahrenheit, but it came in reading Celsius, so I just convert it. But I think 6 1/4 or 6 1/2 is the limit on this, which is about 1200 degrees. I gotta get out of the way here. But so right now it only goes up to 500 degrees Celsius, which is, I guess, probably 950 or 1000. I'd have to crunch it, but anyhow, we'll drive it a little more and see how it does.